And I noticed that my channel is called Coffee with a Psychologist, and I had the coffee only in the first video. I mean, I have coffee. Fall asleep every time, every time with a book, so I was reading like 1 or 2 pages. To us, I don't know how to say in English, questions for the mental clarity and for the life reset. Where should I look here? Okay, my camera battery is off and I wanted to record to you two the most important questions and the most valuable questions for the life reset. So when you feel a need to reset the life. And I'm sorry, I don't have the microphone jack here on my tablet. Yeah, if the picture is not so good, I'm sorry. But I'm asking you to stay with me till the end of this video because those 2 questions helps me always when I need to reset my life, when I feel chaotic, completely chaotic, when I had the mess in my head, and I always sit down and journal about those two questions. So the first question is, what am I doing and I should not? There are things that we are completely aware that we should stop doing, and we cannot. We notice that according to the feeling. So any unpleasant emotions send you the answer on this question. When you feel uncomfortable, when you feel that you are missing something because you are doing something, or if you continue to do something, you will miss something. For example, some bad habits or behavior, the way we behave with ourselves, the way we behave with the people who we care the most. I'm spending so much time on the internet, or I'm eating too much not so healthy food. Sit down and criticize yourself. So today you're allowed to criticize yourself because it's not a criticism, it's basically a self-awareness. It's self-awareness. We must be aware of the things that we are doing wrong and that we are doing too much and they're not good for us. And our body is always aware because it sends us the anxiety. It is sending us to us. I don't know how to say in English. It is always telling us through those emotions. Unpleasant, uncomfortable, sad, angry, nervous. So anytime you feel these emotions, you will know the answer on this question. You will know. So sit down and write. What am I doing constantly and I need to stop? The other question is, what am I not doing and I must start? Answer on this question is a little bit different, and it's about the things that matters to you. And think about all the positive emotions that you get. Think about every time when you feel some happiness, some joy, some proud, or feeling okay. Anytime when you're doing something and you don't feel unpleasant emotion. We get anxiety because on a subconscious level we know what are those things that are more important for us, but we are not doing them. We don't have time for them. So sit down and write down, what are those things that I should do and I'm not doing them. This could be like this example that I gave you, like a simple little everyday life things, but it also can be about the biggest dreams and goals. I am recording YouTube videos and I should be a writer. I should sit and write a book. Or, I don't know, I am an account man and I really like to work as a shoeman. Or I should open a bakery. So talk with yourself. Sit down and really talk with yourself or write down. I feel like myself when I sit and read something that I really love. Yeah, you can see my new library. This is the little one. So I always wanted to read, not to read, but to absorb and to learn about new things, to see what other smart people can say. What can I learn from those books and from those people? And I was thinking, because I didn't have time when I got 2 kids and when I started my career and my job here and counseling and coaching and I was feeling a little bit like I'm not absorbing the amount of knowledge that I want, because that's what I want to present to you. I don't want to sit here and talk about some things, only things that I am thinking about, but I wanted to tell you my reflection. I wanted to share with you my reflections on those things absorbed from the books and from the people who probably know something that I don't know, and that can be a lesson for me. And I didn't have time to do that. But then I said, okay, we're building the habit of reading. So no matter what, when the chaotic day is finished, but chaotic in a positive way, is finished, you will sit down, and when the kids are sleeping, you will read. And I fall asleep every time, every time with a book. So I was reading like 1 or 2 pages or 3 pages, but never mind, I read it. I felt like I finally am doing. I felt pressure because I wanted to do that and I wasn't doing that. And then I felt that I'm wasting the time in my life. So anytime you feel like you're wasting your time, ask yourself this question like, what am I not doing but I know I must do, I should do, I feel a need to do, no matter what is that. Like just sitting and hugging with the kids, reading something, or climbing on the mountains. Yeah, maybe you have a need to climb on a mountain and you work as a school teacher and it's not like appropriate, or you don't have time for that. There are no wrong answers. And there are no stupid answers, because in this way you are talking with your inner self. Call it whatever you want. Shadow inner child, sunny inner child, just your inner self. We must speak with our inner self, and that's why I started with these interviewing yourself questions. We cannot resolve our problems, our issues, and our worries, and we cannot work on self-esteem, work on self-confidence, work on self-growth and personal development if we are not interviewing ourselves, talking with ourselves, and really thinking about our inner world. And I noticed that my channel is called Coffee with a Psychologist, and I had the coffee only in the first video. I mean, I have coffee, I always have coffee, but I always drink it before I record the video. Answer on these 2 questions, and write me down in the comments or write me in the inbox. I would really love to hear what other people have to say and to answer on those 2 questions, because of any questions that you will hear, I think these two are the most important and valuable if you want to really have the clear mind. So questions for the mental clarity and for the life reset.